Arlen, hi. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't know what the hell happened there. Brandy, good morning. I went in the router and everything's still connected and working the way it should. It's like all of a sudden it just went, no internet connection. I'm like, oh, great. That's nice. It is second stream, Jeanette. We were live streaming and all of a sudden it just went dead. Everything went dead. I had zero connection at all. It was like, so I went inside the house and checked the router and the Wi-Fi signal, because this entire computer setup, this entire thing, put the monitors and everything back here. All this is directly wired to the router. I'm not using Wi-Fi anymore. But wow, all right. I know this is gonna be a little shaky, but I'll show you around. This is kind of like the area for sitting. All that stuff over there is beehive boxes that for my wife's bee business. There's a refrigerator over there that's full of beer, golf clubs. Behind the mystery blanket there, that is all more beehive boxes and frames and stuff like that for beekeeping. Junk, that's where I was recording before. Microwave and sound table that I haven't put together yet. All the cords and everything are still sitting there. Tripods. It's a Halloween decoration. It's not actually someone's gravestone. But back that way. And then me. Yeah, I have the other camera set up there, but I don't know what the hell happened. But this is where we're doing the podcast at. There's 2 mics there, another one on top of the microwave, but there are 4 chairs there, plus the one I'm sitting in, so 5. There's 5 total stations, 5 microphones. I just have the only, right now, obviously they're not connected to the soundboard, because the soundboard is sitting over on the table. Sorry to everybody who was on the other stream and it just went beep. It died. Don't know what happened there. I guess that's what happens when we rely on technology, huh? Does your wife sell bee items online? If so, what is the website? No, she does not. Soccer mom of 1. She does not sell either honey or the wax or anything. We used to. And the name of her business is Rude Cat Apiaries. She named her business after my cat, who is He's passed on quite a few years ago though. But he used to sleep on top of the beehive boxes, and it didn't matter how much we took. We try to keep him away from the bees. He would always find a way back out there, and he'd lay on top of the beehive boxes. So we called him. My wife's like, "Oh, he's a rude cat." But so her named her business Rude Cat Apiaries. Dang it! I need some good bee wax. Yeah. We're this year we're not harvesting any bee wax or honey at all because because of the move here to this home, we moved the actual hive boxes here from another location. We're going to give them a year to establish themselves in this area, and then the other ones across town, those ones they didn't have a good enough year production wise, so we're supplementing them through the winter with feed patties and what they call it. It's a mushroom based water and nutrients because there's way too much construction in that area, and a lot of the natural wildflowers that would be in that area are gone. So we don't think we're going to keep them there for another year, but we're letting them be for this year, bees for the year, because don't want to take the honey from them because they're going to need it. And then we have other hive boxes that are in northern Idaho and in the Spokane area of Washington State. Sugar water. It's sugar water, and it's got a mushroom extract in it. It's actually a mushroom that you buy as a powder, and you can put it in with the sugar water, and it helps boost the immune system of the bees. Because naturally in the wild, bees love to build their homes in rotted out trees, and they found that through studies that there's actually something beneficial to bees actually being in that area. It helps control mites, and it helps boost their immune system. And they're looking at this mushroom. I can't remember the name of it though. My wife knows that, but it may help with colony collapse. It's a huge study that went on through Washington State University. And this gentleman, who I can't remember what his name is though, he made something like 10,000 of these feeders, and they actually have Wi-Fi built into them, where the bees can come and get the nectar, the sugar water, and this mushroom stuff, and then fly back and feed it to the rest. Very interesting. I'm not. You're gonna buy a TV turkey dinner and call it good? Soccer mom of one. Rude Cat is super cool. Yeah, and then she had this gentleman that she hired off of. I am terrible at this stuff. You think I pay more attention to it? She hired this guy off of the internet to make her logo. And Linda, I'm going to get to you in just a second, Linda. But she hired this guy to actually make her logo and make a comic illustration of her, my cat, for her business. Really cool. So I was in your town, Linda, and I was trying to think about how the hell do I get a hold of Linda? I was like, I'm standing there. I was we were at Menards, and then after we went from Menards, we went to this restaurant, and I'm like, I know somebody who lives in this town. Well, email, that would have been great, but didn't have your email, and all your, anything. So I was like, well, maybe there's some way from her channel to contact her. But I should probably put it in my phone. That'd be smart. I hope you're doing well. A lot of great people that come in here. A lot of great people. I'm scrolling up through the comments. I'm sure I missed a bunch of them. Connie, good morning. Jeanette, life is what it is. You make the best of it, and you learn. You take your setbacks, and when losses and stuff like that come your way, you deal with them. It's hard, definitely hard. I'm not Kathy Griff. I am not ready for Thanksgiving. I have to make it. The entire family is coming to my house. I am on the hook to make it all. I haven't even started shopping for it yet. Was going to do it on today. I don't think I'm going to. Probably do it Monday. Trying to get my nieces and nephews. I got 6 of them that are coming over, and I'm like, can you guys just bring like a side dish or something, please? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, great. So what are you going to bring? Dead silence. So their side dish is probably going to be packages of Hawaiian rolls, even though my mother-in-law makes them from scratch every year. They'll probably bring something that, I'm trying to get them all on the same page is more of a headache than it's worth. I'd rather just make it all myself. I will, Linda. I don't think I'm going to be back there anytime soon, but then again, I never know. And one of the most disappointing I was there for the funeral. My grandmother, and Alzheimer's has really taken a toll on her, and we were at the funeral, and she didn't remember whose funeral we were at. We explained it to her, and it didn't make sense to her. She didn't understand who he was. And then a couple minutes later, she'd ask, who is this? She didn't remember any of that. Nurse Bev? Yeah, I cook. I'm on my other channel, Will Star. There's a whole bunch of cooking videos on there. But yes, I cook. I cook a lot. I'm actually not that bad at it. I wouldn't say that I'm, like a Michelin star, chef, but I know how to do it. I've worked in the industry for quite a few years. I've never worked in fast food. I've worked in fine dining. And, well, I shouldn't say that I've never worked in fast food. When I lived in Linwood, Washington, I was the manager of a place there called Burger Ranch on Highway 99. Mike can cook toast and MREs. Yeah. Mike, do you like MREs? I like, there's a couple meals that are not that bad. Hope you guys can still see me. I had to open up another tab. Okay. I'm back. Mike, please don't buy any more MREs. Kinda. Don't tell anyone though. There's a YouTube channel that I follow, Steve's 1989, where he eats MREs from like World War I onward. I had no idea that there was so many channels with such diverse content. Then there's Emma. I think it's Emma Eats, where this tiny little lady eats. She used to eat nothing but exclusively just MREs on her channel. I enjoy cooking, baking, and eating. Nurse Bev, I can't bake from my life. I can make French. I can make bread, but everything else just doesn't seems to turn out right because my mother-in-law and my daughter, they can bake. What? Well, then more barbecue for you, Mike. Not bad, Linda. Not bad. What are MREs? Food? I haven't been in for a while. What happened to your other room? Jessica? Well, I had to move. I mean, not move, like, location, like home, but it's just, I ran out of space and where I was shooting before. So I have a 4-car garage. There's 2 bays here, and then there's 2 more on the other side. And so the guy built the original homeowner. He built the garage, a 2-car. Well, it was 1-car garage. I can show you the stupid floor here, but there was a 1-car garage here. Then he expanded it to a 2-car garage. Added this side here where that gray door is. All that was an expansion. Then off of this side, so where that window is, so about halfway down that wall, and then he put 2 more bay garage in. And this space has been sitting here since we bought the house. I had nothing in here but junk, and I cleaned it all out, and the cars and stuff are in the other 2 bays. So I'm like, I got all this space. Why don't I just use this for a studio space? I mean, it all has its own heat and air conditioning and everything else. Rylan, good. My day's been. I mean, I'm getting tired. That's for darn sure. I'm working on about 2.5 hours and a lot of coffee right now. Where's my mouse? There it is. I was just thinking that Mike and Brandy and the kids can barbecue and see if they do any better. Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. Barbecue cook-off at Mike's house. Rylan, I got a couple hours of sleep and kind of a cat nap, and then I'm doing this live stream. Thanksgiving is almost here. What is everyone thankful for this year? That's a good question, Mama Bear. I'm going to go with my family's health, my health. Trust me, you don't want Mike's barbecue. Really? I don't know. I've had some pretty lousy barbecue or stuff that people call barbecue over the years. It can't be that bad. There it goes. Our dirty laundry all over the internet. I get such a kick out of you two. You guys remind me a lot about like me and my wife. Blue Mermaid. I'm British, but I'm thankful for your lives and community. Will. Thank you, Blue Mermaid. Thank you, Sensible Crime. Sensible Crime is also thankful for her nutbag family or her family. Right? I'm thankful for my family. They make me nuts, but they are also good people. Yeah. I think just about everybody's family is like that. I know my family drives me bonkers. I ate whatever I want with both of my pregnancies, though. I refuse to starve my babies. When my wife was pregnant with our first, our daughter, I went to a Mexican restaurant every single day. She has such a huge craving for it, for enchiladas. She ate enchiladas like there was no tomorrow. She loved them. That, and I was constantly ordering the cheesy bread from Pizza Hut. I mean, we would never get a pizza. We'd just get like 5 orders of cheesy bread delivered. But that's what she ate through the entire pregnancy. And then when my son, before my son was born, she thought she was putting on weight because her and her best friend Danielle were going to a Mexican restaurant every other day or so, eating Mexican food, and she thought she was gaining too much weight for eating, too much Mexican food. And then, so when we found out she was pregnant with my son, everybody called him Taco because she was putting on weight, and she finally found out that she was pregnant, and well, his nickname is Taco. Sorry, I gotta put my eyelash in my eye. So, Mike, does your CCAP machine actually work for you? I'm reading what Brandy has to say about your CPAP machine, but I'm guessing it's uncomfortable and you don't like it. It chokes me out. See, there you go, Brandy. Or why are you trying to choke the man? If you would wear it. Yeah. All right. My wife wants to get me one. It's not necessarily for snoring. It's that what they call it. I stop breathing sometimes. Well, obviously not a lot because I'm still alive, but I just stop breathing. I'm thankful for my health and family. Last year, with cancer treatment and 4 kidney surgeries, I need a break. I hope so. I hope that, and I pray for you, Mama Bear. Make sure to write it down. Sensible crime. My sister's death was caused part by untreated sleep apnea. Please see a doctor. Yeah. I don't think I have an untreated sleep apnea issue. I think it's my wife choking me to death in my sleep. She's trying to collect the insurance money. Could be. We don't know. I don't have any proof one way or the other, but I'm thinking that's what it is. See? It's happening to Mike right now. Well, not right this minute, but I mean, someone's pinching his nose. We're not going to say that it's Brandy, but I'm still here. Hold on a second. I'm right here. Just reminded me, I got to take my medication. Gotta take your medication, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have all the answers in life, but what I do know is I know that when the doctor says that you need to take this stuff or you're going to die, you should probably take it. But now I am partaking in the lovely tobacco product. I'll scroll up in a second, Linda. Trigger warning. Good morning. Nurse Bev, I'm going to smother him. So, wow. I don't know what that's all about. You started a new channel, Linda? Cool. Well, I don't think you can put the link in the description in here. You can try it if you want to. I'd love to check out the channel, your new channel. I'd have you on here. I'd have you on here on the split screen, but I can't do that. I'm streaming directly on YouTube right now. I'm not streaming through StreamYard. Back. All right. Get that checked. You can live longer, and you have a small son, so go check it out, please. I will. Still here. Thanks for your commitment to your channel. Thank you. Still here. I don't know why that flagged you. Amy C needs a cigarette. Will, he's smart, has apnea, and grinds his teeth. Oh, my wife does that. Oh my God, that drives me absolutely fucking nuts. That all night long. Oh man, does that drive me nuts. Oh, and she has mouth guard things that she's supposed to wear so that it stops her from grinding her teeth, but she never wears it. If you knew many things that she's done to me, you would understand. Also, she's the type to cause conflict in family gatherings. LOL. That type of person. Oh, Sparky today. First something gave up smoking a month ago. Good for you, Sam. Hope you stick with it. I'm sorry, Sensible Crime. You can breathe again with a vape. I don't think so. Got to go to Danes. Are barking like the mailman is a serial killer. Take care. Thank you for lives. Happy Thanksgiving to you, an awful one. Bye, Margie. Sam been to the hospital, so was no brainer. Yeah. Smoking is not good for anybody. I tried vaping, but it made my chest worse. Blue Mermaid. Nurse Bev, your daughter vapes nonstop. I'm so. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, ginger. My wife has. It looks kind of like the Invisalign, like things that actually help people uh, correct their like overbite or straighten their teeth. But it's just a plastic like little mouth guard thing that goes in, and what it does is it helps her from grinding her teeth in her sleep, but she doesn't wear it. I still don't understand why Prince Andrew even did that. He looked and sounded like a complete idiot. He really did. I never. Why he didn't do that with interview, with a lawyer, somebody who could, tell him when to shut up and what not to talk about. And apparently, from what I understand, he got the questions beforehand that they were going to ask, and there were certain things that he wouldn't talk about. But still, he did it. I don't understand it. Why he would do it. Now you wear a retainer every night. Invisalign. Yeah, it's kind of like the Invisalign product. but it helps her from stopping her from grinding her teeth. But oh well. Colorado 77. What are we talking about? We are talking about whatever comes to mind. That's all we ever talk about here, sweetheart, is whatever what everybody, talks about, wants to talk about. Cocky idiot. He thought he had it in the bag. Yeah. Why? I'm really serious. Like, why is it flagging some of the, these are not they're not even keywords on here. Truth is, I've noticed the dumbest people are the most arrogant. And can we talk about Christopher Watts? Question: is he going to get paid for his movie? No. Christopher Watts, by federal law, some people call it the Son of Sam law, but in a nutshell, here in America, you are not allowed to profit from your crimes. And Christopher Watts will never get a dime of the money from the movie, the books, nothing. Will his family be able to sell their story and then give him money? Sure. Just like anybody else who may be in the movie or in the books can make money off it and then give him money. But he directly cannot profit from his crimes. Oh, you leaving, Mama Bear? Thanks for stopping by. You take care. And I've added you to my prayers tonight, along with obviously always Blue Mermaid. Blue Mermaid is always in our prayers. Your mama is sick and she's 80. I'm sorry, Amy C. Yeah. So the garnishment is in effect on Christopher Watts. It's never going to equal anything to recoup the losses towards the family for what they've lost. But the roost checks are first in line to receive any and all garnishments from his inmate money coming into his inmate account. So if the Watts family put $1,000 into his account, they would get, I think, 80% of that, and he'd get to keep 20%. There's an administrative cost in there you have to figure in as well for the money coming in. But the roost checks would get that, that portion of the money, and anything that he earns, if he ever gets a job in prison, they would get 80% of that. Answer to Patterson question: video of the prison fighting involving Jake Patterson, the Wisconsin man who kidnapped Jamie Kloss after killing her parents, has been released by the New Mexico Department of Correction. Does answer to the question? Yeah. As far as I know, I don't know if it's not an official release, but yeah, Jake Patterson is in the New Mexico State Penitentiary. And remember, they put him there for his own safety. Oh, that sounds Kiki. Good morning. That sounds good. Peanut butter and banana for breakfast. Isn't that what Elvis liked? Peanut butter and banana sandwiches. I think that was one of Elvis's favorite sandwiches. Yeah, Linda, it won't let you. I can't even. It doesn't even give me the option to click on to show that your email address. It just says automatically held for review, view deleted message. Sorry. I can see the message, but it deleted it. You're going to have to find another way to send it to Martha, your email address. No, it's nothing to be sorry about, sweetheart. It's just the settings I have, because I had to put them this way because I got a lot of people who would come onto my streams and they would say, come to my channel. They stop listening to this idiot. Come to my channel. And I would get just a ton of them. And I got to the point where I was like, forget this. All it was people coming on my stream and then spamming. But I also did it around the same time that, was it Markiplier and all them were all doing the, trying to get to the, the world's largest, subscriber count. I can't remember who all of it was. Jake Paul and somebody else. I can't remember. Didn't care enough. But I get people who are spamming my feeds constantly. The cashier at Aldi's last night called you sweetheart. You're heavily wrenched. Worked at Aldi's for 6 years. Met your husband there? That's cool. See, there you go. Trigger warning wishes she had an Aldi. Trigger warning wishes they had an Aldi there. I've never been to an Aldi's. They don't have them here in the States, I guess. I've never seen them, at least. Where I live, the largest supermarket chain around here would be Winco. And we have a lot of others, we have like Albertsons, Safeways, Kroger, Fred Meyer's, but they're more of like a one-stop shop. Fred Meyer's, they're more, you can buy everything from, some of them have hardware departments and nurseries and groceries and everything else. But we don't have any Walmart super centers around here, at least not where I am. I mean, I think they do have one 2 towns over. That'd be about 20, maybe 25 miles from me to get to one. There's something I would love. I would love to go to Trader Joe's. We don't have any Trader Joe's around here, and I love Trader Joe's. Fred Meyer's is Kroger, yeah. Same thing. Fred Meyer's and Kroger. They actually own, there are quite a few other chains within the entire family of Kroger. Or is it Fred Meyer's that bought Kroger? I can't keep it track. It's just like Safeway and Albertsons are the same. Albertsons bought Safeway. And we also have Tom Thumb around here. A lot of people know Tom Thumb as gas stations. They have a lot of gas stations across the United States, but they don't necessarily have Tom Thumb on the name of the store. It might be, something that was local, but they bought the actual gas station itself. But they're kind of like 7-Eleven stores. But here they run grocery stores in smaller communities, and they run it underneath the Red Apple. A little expensive, but the wine is cheap. I used to go to Trader Joe's when I lived in California. $3 Chuck. Yeah. Started by brothers interested in video about it on a channel called Mashed. I think I've seen some videos on Mashed Sensible Crime. I'm pretty sure I've come across that channel before. Small Town. Kiki Mercer. Yeah. I don't follow any of those guys. Jake Paul, any of them. Terry. You pronounce it Furman? Welcome, Terry. I'm going to go for about another 4 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. Then I'm going to have to get going. What am I doing next? I'll tell you. I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to jump in the shower, and then I'm going to bed. I'm going to get some sleep. Dollar Tree bought out Family Dollar, or Dollar General, shows that a dollar will buy you. We don't have Dollar General around here. We have Dollar Tree, and they're opening up stores all over the damn place. They have small stores, humongous stores. I like to go in them and just read go to like where they have like the toy sections and find like the knockoffs and bootleg items. Like it's got Superman in the package, but it says Spider-Man on the, or Spider Person on the top, but in the font for Spider-Man it'd be Spider Person, and it's got Superman in the package. It's hilarious. It makes me laugh. Makes my day. And then you'll see like you go down like the soap aisles and stuff like that, and it's not a bottle of Pert, it's Perk, but it's the same font, same colors, everything. It makes me laugh. Mel, good morning, Mel. Mel, I'm about to leave here in about a minute and a half, sweetheart. I hope you are doing well today, and you stay safe and warm out there. There is nothing brand named in Aldi's at all. I follow a channel that you guys might like, that's over there in the UK. It's called the Travel Trolls. It's I originally started following the channel because the gentleman, his name is Dan, and he otherwise known as Deep Digger Dan, metal detectoring videos, but he's pretty much given up on that for the most part. But Travel Trolls is him and his fiance. The two of them live in an RV full time and are traveling around the UK in their what you guys call it, motor coach or whatever. And it talks about their lives, about what they like living, what it's like living in a motor coach year round. Or do they call it a motor coach, or they call it a caravan? There's something like that. There's a different name for it, but bye for now, Will. We love you. Thank you. Trigger warning for a beer stream tonight. I don't know. Depends on what time I wake up. I'm going to bed, and I am having no plans at all. Motorhome, gypsy caravan. I don't know. I highly doubt they call it a gypsy caravan though, but they might call it a caravan. They have there's different names from what we would call them here in America, but either way. But it's a great show if you really want to watch it. I mean, they're two really interesting people. It's his fiance Mazzy, and then him, and they're their trips to, they do a lot of sightseeing, around the UK. So if you're in, someplace else in the United States, for instance, you get to see the sights of UK and the roads and everything else, things of interest in the UK. So it's a great show. Check it out. Travel Trolls is the name of the channel again. Caravan. Yes, Caravan. So thank you, everyone. Again, thank you to everyone who sent me the super chats and everything. I really do appreciate it, and I really appreciate everybody stopping in and listening to me ramble on this morning. And you all stay safe, and I will see you next time. Stay warm. It's getting cold out there.